Hello everyone, this is THG, aka Skiing Gamer, and welcome to a all new episodes of Flip Throughs. This is episode 30. We are 30 episodes in from this series, and I thank you guys for you continuing this series from flipping through video game magazines, books, anime stuff, etc., etc. And more episodes of the series, will more going to continue to grow. It will continue to come. So be sure to check out all the episodes of this series, Flip Throughs, along with my other series called Games I've Been Playing series, Season 5 episode, every other Friday on my YouTube channel. So anyway, without further ado, let's get started. Alright, for this episode right here, we're going to take a little break from Nintendo and Game Informer and all that. Take a break from Video Game Magazine a bit. We're going to mix this with some anime and all that other stuff. So, yeah, for this episode, so this flip through right here and all that other stuff, you see me wearing the Dragon Ball Super t-shirt. And that episode right here, we're going to be flipping through of, if you guys remember this back in the day, that is the Anime Insider from January of 2008. It has the Code Geass cover on the front. It says 2008 Mega Preview of Code Geass, Gurren Lagann, Exaholic, etc., etc. And who remember this anime magazine back in the day and all that stuff. So if you have fond memories of the Insider, tell me in the comment below what's your fond memories of this anime magazine right here. And this is the first one I got during my high school days of 2008 and all that other stuff. I found it in the book thing and all that other stuff, and so I kept it ever really since and all that other stuff. So tell me comment below what's your fond memories of this anime magazine right here and all that stuff. So it has the on the front it says Anime Insider. We had Code Geass on the front. It has the Blood Plus manga preview in this magazine as well and all that stuff. So here's the front. And anyway, without further ado, let's flip this magazine. And here is the DVD of Kanon and all that other stuff from the creator of Air TV, which I never heard that anime before as a teenager and all that other stuff. It has the DVDs coming out on see right here, January 1st, 2008. Coming in at Best Buy, Suncoast, which I missed that place and all that stuff. Amazon, Fry's Electronics, which RIP to Fry's Electronics, was my favorite store back in the day, and RightStuff.com and all that other stuff. And now became of Crunchyroll and all that other stuff. So here it is right there for all the anime lovers out there. Here is here's the context of this magazine right here. Here's the ad from the top section right here, and the box set of the original 2003 Fullmetal Alchemist Season 2 Part 1 on DVD. Only on January 15th, 2008. Own Season 1 and all that other stuff, but never have a Season 2 and all that. And this and the Brotherhood is on streaming on Hulu and Netflix and all the stuff. And so the 2003 Fullmetal Alchemist, seen a teenager and all that stuff, I'm still a fan. Even though Brotherhood is way better than the 2003 version and all that, I still have memory watching the original OG 2003 version of Fullmetal Alchemist. Classic anime and all that other stuff. Bring back so many memories. I still watch it from time to time and all that stuff. So yeah, there is that. Here's the anime and all that other stuff, talking about, Spirited Away, the Spirited Away, and the mail from the fans out there from the animes, all that stuff. And here's a picture from the Kanye West Stronger music video and all the other stuff and etc. etc. So here it is. Here's the character from Spirit Away. Here's the guy who collecting manga and all that stuff. And here is the image of Kanye West's Stronger music video and all that before he was the Yee and Crazy and all that other stuff. Not getting into detail and all that stuff, but so here it is right there. Classic. Bring back so many memories. Here's the fan art. The cast of Family Guy cast as Naruto, which is so funny. Yokomo Red from ROD. Kenshin from Rory Kenshin. Erika from Erika 7. And Puchiko from Dear Chat. And Harisuma from Melody or Harisuma. And the train car game of Maple Story, which is really, really cool. And here's more stuff from the Anime Insider and all that stuff. And here's the box sets of DVDs, box sets of Eureka 7, Volume 11, My Steam, and Flag Volume 2 from Bandai Entertainment and all that. Before they have the rights for like Funimation and all that stuff. From Best Buy, FYE, RIP, Electronic Fries, RIP, Suncoast, RIP, Rise Up before they made now it's Crunchyroll, Virgin, RIP, and Hastings, RIP, and all this stuff. I miss all those stores from back in the day when you buy like anime, DVDs, movies, and all the other stuff. So here it is right here. Record 7 is a classic right here. Bring back so many memories watching the anime from Adult Swim and all that stuff. Bring back so many memories and all that stuff. So yeah, those are those. Here's the anime insider news and all the other stuff. And here's here's the character of Fu from Samurai Champloo. Samurai Champloo bring back so many memories. Watch it from Dulcet and all that. It's a classic. I still watch it from time to time and all that stuff. So here it is. Here's more stuff and all that stuff from coming soon from Bandai, Funimation, New Galaxy Anime, Fizz Media, Vertical, and all the other stuff. And here is the DVDs, volumes, DVDs 1, 2, and 3 of Glass Beat, which I never really heard before from Funimation and all that. And here's more stuff right here, and all other stuff is from our predictions from anime manga in 2008. Back then, 2008 was the starting year for anime and all that other stuff. And here is MegaCon and all that, which is like an anime convention and all that from in Orlando, Florida, from March 7th through the 9th of 2008. I don't know, that's still going on and all that stuff. So here it is right here. Here's more stuff from Death of the Month, from EQ from Read or Die, and here's Archer from Fate State Night, and Misu Kasumi from Flea Teacher, which I never heard that anime before. And here is all the anime box sets from the holidays from Noemi Entertainment and Rice Stuff, and now they equal Crunchyroll when you order your animes and all that stuff. It has the Super Gal Season 2, His or Her Circumstance DVD collection, Gravitation TV series collection, Two Heart TV series collection, the third, The Girl with the Blue Eye TV collection, DVD 3, Lost Universe DVD collection, Ninja Nonsense, Legend of Shinobu complete DVD set, and Shinyu, the Secret of Stellar Wars right here. So, bring back memories of the Ori anime DVD from Rise Up, and now Crunchyroll take over the rights and all that stuff, which is that. So RIP to Rise Up and all that stuff. So yeah, so here it is right there. Here is more con news and all that stuff for Anime Expos and all that stuff. So from Anime Expos of 2008, Oticon from January 4th through 6th from Columbus, Ohio. SAC Anime from January 11th to 13th in Sacramento, California. Arise January 18th to 21st from Cambridge, Massachusetts. In Phoenix, Cactus Comics on January 26th and 27th in Mesa, Arizona, which is still going on to this day for the Comic Cons and all that other stuff. And here's the cosplay of Mokuko from Ghost in the Shell. And here's an ad from the GX era of Yu-Gi-Oh games and all that. And for the PS2, the beginning of Destiny on the PS2, Tag Force 2 on PSP, and World Championship of 2008 and all that stuff. So yeah, so Yu-Gi-Oh, all the Yu-Gi-Oh GX games from that era of that time and all that. And after GX and all that, Yu-Gi-Oh went downhill after GX, in my opinion, and all that stuff. So yeah, there is that. So those are those right there. Here are all the cons and all that other stuff. And here's the ad for the Yu-Gi-Oh games from the PS2, PSP, and DS era. So yeah, there is that. Here's Anime 5 talking about the Funimation anime called The Black Brothers right there, which I never heard that anime before, never seen before and all that. Here is Ghost Hound, another anime never heard before. Here talking about The Last Man Standing from Mazume from Witchblade, and Cutie Honey from Cutie Honey and all that stuff. Talking about the Banny, who is the last man standing, and all the other stuff. Here is the side stories of the difference between anime and manga and all that other stuff. It shows the Fast from Trigun on Revenge Girl Yuna, difference between the anime and the manga, and Rama what happened before they made the same creator before the creator made Inuyasha and all that stuff. So here it is. Yeah, the manga is different from the anime and all that other stuff. So yeah, that's the difference between anime and manga and all that. The manga released the thing first and all that stuff before the anime got released and all that stuff. So yeah, those are the difference between anime and manga. And here's the ad for the 2008 Scion XB, which is a classic car right there. Here is more stuff right there for the anime versus the manga says from Negima, Trigun, Lupin the Third. So two animes is a classic and all that I watched as a kid. Martin's successor Namigo and Gravitation. And the anime is Akira. a Kochagon, and a fruit basket and all that stuff. So yeah, those are those. Lupin the Third, the Trigon is a classic and all that stuff, including Negima too and all that stuff. Even though I watched the anime for a little bit, I read the manga and all that as a teenager and all that. But those three animes and all that, it's a classic right there and all that stuff. Bring back so many memories. So here it is. Now here is the anime called Kanon and all that other stuff. It's like a dating anime, dating simulator anime and all that other stuff, which I don't know really about. So if you know about this anime, leave a comment below. So here it is. And there's that. And here's the 2008 mega preview and all that other stuff. That is anime that really came out in 2008 and all that stuff. And new episodes of anime that's still going on at the time in 2008, releasing new episodes of 2008. So here it is. Like 2008 was a really, really great year of anime, video games, movie, culture, etc., etc. And that's the first year I started my freshman year in high school and all that other stuff. So 2008 and all that other stuff, transferring from middle school to high school and all that going on and all that was the greatest year in history, in my opinion, and all that other stuff. So yeah, there is that. So here it is. Here's the preview of Code Geass. Like I said, it's an instant classic right there. Even the theme song to it and all that. So you get that? Yeah, I'm not gonna say that, but here it is. The layout on the page and all that stuff. Here's Oran High School Host Club, which I read a little bit. Never seen the anime, but read the manga to it back in the day too as well. Here's Appleseed X Mahina and the ad for a DDR Hottest Party on the Nintendo Wii. Here's Darker and Black and XXX Holic. Those two animes I never heard of before. If you have fond memories of the anime right here, leave a comment below. Here's the anime of Devil May Cry, the 2008 anime series before they remade it into a Netflix series and all the other stuff. And so from the anime based on the video game and all that, it was really really decent and all this stuff. But Netflix took it to a whole nother level and all the other stuff better than the 2008 version, in my opinion. But the 2008 version has a whole special place in my heart right here and all that for the anime of Devil May Cry, even though the Netflix version is way, way, way superior. But the 2008 version of the Devil May Cry anime is a special place into my heart. So yeah, so here it is. The games are great, and the anime is good and all that. Even the Netflix version and all that stuff. So here it is. Here's now that's it for the manga. That's it for the anime previews. Here's the manga previews of Ralgrad, 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 Honey and Clover, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, based off the DS games, Dororo, Fairy Cube, and and that's it for the manga series on that. I believe there's more anime previews and all that from Emma and Negima. And here's 2008 hopefuls and all that other stuff, and talking about the hopefuls of 2008, talking about the Death Note movies, um, Honey and Clover, Blood Plus, One Piece, the Funimation One Piece, Tora Satera, Kite Liberation, Nana, Straight Jacket, Juro Hose, and Aquarian. So those are those. And here's the manga version of Blood Plus right here. And I love Blood Plus. The anime was great as a teenager and all that. I used to watch it a lot during late night during Adult Swim and all that stuff. The old school Adult Swim, not the crappy Adult Swim and all that. And but the anime and all that bring back a lot of memories, especially the first opening of Blood Plus and all that stuff. Blood Plus is a certified classic and all that back in the 2007 2008 days of Adult Swim. So here it is right there. Here's the manga preview version of Blood Plus with Saya, and I forgot what his name is and all that. It's been a long time since I've seen the anime and all that stuff. So here it is. Tell me in comment below what your fond memories of Blood Plus. Leave a comment below. And the reason why I turned it sideways is because you have to read the preview from the side, from the horizontal way and all that stuff. And that's it for the manga preview of Blood Plus and all that stuff. So here is the Wizard World Tour and all that stuff. It's from Los Angeles from March 14th to 16th of 2008 in Los Angeles. From toys, comic, TV, movie, games, anime, and etc. etc. And here's a preview of that. Here's more of the preview of Blood Plus and all that, and the ad for Anime Most Wanted and all that stuff to show you all the anime figures and all the other stuff. And that's it. And here's the DVD section of the page called Hail to the Chief, and talking about Rama One Half and and the anime of Full Metal Alchemist and all the other stuff in the interviews who voiced Al in Full Metal Alchemist and all that other stuff. So here it is. You can pause it if you like. Here's more DVD releases of January of 2008 from Ancient Sanctuary, Beck, Bleach, Death Note, the 2003 Full Metal Alchemist, Ghost Stories, Glass Fleet, Tsubasa, Gunbuster, Hellgirl Volume 3, Hikaru no Go Volume 12, etc., etc. From Naruto, Witchblade, etc., etc. You can read it right here and all that stuff. You can pause it if you like. Those are the DVD releases coming out in 2008 at the time. Here's television and all of the other stuff. And so here's the talking about the Adult Swim, talking about the director Kimi about the anime future and all the other stuff. And here talk about Blood Plus right here. SARS, talking about Desert Punk and return of Afro Samurai, Samuel L. Jackson. Who remember Afro Samurai? Classic anime from Samuel L. Jackson who voices the character and all that stuff. It's an instant classic right there. And Tuning Tokyo for Motoki, Nightwisher, and Shigo Chara. Here's talk about the manga and talk about Korean comics and all the other stuff. Here's all the manga releases of January of 2008. And talk about the theatrical page. Talking about Prince of Tennis and Paradise Kiss and all that stuff. From the cast called Paradise Kiss and all that stuff. Miley Cyrus and all that. During the Hannah Montana days and all that stuff. And Prince of Tennis is an anime classic right there. I used to read the manga and all that. I still have the manga and all that stuff. And the anime I used to watch on Toonami Jet Stream and on Toonami on TV too and all that stuff. So here it is right there. Here's talk about anime music from K-pop and all the other stuff. So here it is. All you K-pop anime K-pop fans and out there. And here talk about the video games and all the other stuff. And so they're talking about Devil May Cry 4, Crisis Core on the PSP, which at the time it wasn't on PSP before they released it on the PS5 and all that stuff. Talking about Street Fighter 4 and Biocommando. Yeah, 2008 was a great year of video games and all that stuff like Devil May Cry 4, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, etc., and all that stuff. Street Fighter 4, I think it came out in 2008. It came out a year after that. So yeah, those are those. Those would bring back a lot of memories and all that. So yeah, those are those. Here's the video game releases of 2008, of January 2008. Mario Sonic Olympic Games, Kingdom Fighters Circle of Doom, Heavenly Guardian, Harvest Island of Happiness, Harmonious Wii, Bomberman Land, Fate Eternia, and the Fans War Days Ruin on the DS. And here's an ad for Tokyo Martin from EDD Films. Who remember EDD Films? Classic anime company and all that before they went out of business or something like that. So those are those. Here are more video game releases from Mario Party DS, One Piece Unlimited Adventure, Wii Fit, Frogman Show DS, and Girl Gun DS game, and Baldar Bowling Requiem. This is the import game that doesn't release in America. And here's the ad for subscription for Anime Insider and all of those stuff. Like get some ads like never miss an issue from Anime Insider and all that. You know how to go with magazine subscription back in the day and all that before they don't do that much anymore and all that stuff. So here it is right there. Here's more stuff right here from anime figures, Bleach keychains, and Death Note figures, and Death Note backpacks, and all the other stuff. So here it is. Here more of those, and here's more. Here is the next issue of Anime Insider, the Valentine Day issue, and all that other stuff, coming out on January 16th of 2008, and coming out on January 29th of 2008. And there's a preview of that. There's an Anime Insider, the Valentine issue edition. Where I don't have the issue edition right here and all that stuff. I only have this version I still have from my high school days and all that stuff. So yeah, those are those. You talk about J Life right here and all that stuff, bringing into the new year and all that stuff. And last but not least, Party Shot and the ad for the Wallflower from ADD Films, the custom art box set coming out on February 26th of 2008. And certainly, last but not least, to close off this episode right here and all that other stuff, that is Gundam Destiny, Gundam Seed Destiny, and Gundam Seed and the regular Gundam Seed on DVD and all that. They're both complete series and all that other stuff. Back then, it was $24.98. Those are the prices of anime box sets back in the day and all that stuff. I don't know what the prices is now and all that stuff. But the Gundam series and all this stuff, especially Gundam Seed, bring back so many memories from as a kid and all that stuff. Watching them on TV during the Toonami days and all that stuff, during the Gundam days and all that, before Naruto and all the other stuff. It is when the Gundam, Dragon Ball Z, and Yu Yu Hakusho days and all that, before Naruto and all the other stuff. So yeah, there is that. And here's the ad for that. Yeah, those two are two anime classics right here and all that stuff for the Gundam series. So yeah, there is that. That is a flip through of Anime Insider of 52 of January of 2008. So yeah, there is that. Well, that is it, you guys, for this episode of Flip Throughs. Tell me below what your fond memories of Anime Insider and all the other anime magazines you grew up with as a teenager and stuff. So make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. While following for my upcoming videos, check out my Facebook fan page. The Facebook fan page is going to link the description down below. And I'll see y'all next time with another video. Thank you very much, and goodbye.